Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Take a seat, grab you a wine, some water, a Coke, whatever you need to get yourself in the mood, okay? So today we are going to be doing the basics 101 about makeup. My face is already moisturized. My skin has been this pregnancy has been having my skin so dry, so I have to like literally OD on moisturizers. So I have been using the Skin Rescue oil-free mattifying gel, and it helps hydrate, remove excessive oils, and minimize the appearance of pores. I've been using it in places to where that I know like literally that much that I really get like oily like here. I mean, yeah, just in my T-zone area. I try to avoid this area because seems like that area just clings onto dry patches. So I'm just gonna just give me just a little primer. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty Soft Matte, but I'm gonna literally use just a tad bit of this because sometimes maybe that's what it is that's making my dry patches cling on to that is this Fenty primer. I'm gonna use this primer. This is a really good primer, as well as the Milk Hydro Grip. I love that. I like stuff that's gonna grip to my foundation, that's gonna just like have my foundation last all day long. This is why I don't do my brows first, because I feel like I have to tiptoe around my face and I don't like this. This is my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion foundation, and I have this the shade 6W Ganache, and this is some pretty bomb foundation. This is a Morphe 439 M439, and I love this brush because it's just so, oh my god, maybe I shouldn't use this. Oh wait, hold up. My Pat McGrath foundation, and this is in Deep 30. I wore this the other day and I was like, oh my god, I forgot how much I love this foundation. And I'm just gonna give me a couple of pumps, literally a couple. I should have just used this. This is what I wanted to use today anyways, and just kind of just mix that in with that foundation, because that foundation is definitely too bright. I love using this brush because it's so dense and it's just so good, and I just like to use just like very minimum, like just like I use patting motions, just like trying to just melt it into my skin, if that makes sense. Skin is looking real. Ooh, I picked up the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know why, I just wanted it really freaking bad. I might have been watching somebody's video and I was like, I'm gonna get that in Deep Honey. And what I'm gonna do is, I might have been watching Taylor Made, and I'm just gonna start here just like so. But I don't think this is the one that I usually get. It just seems like it's formulated different or something. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this and just go create myself, just to lift my eyes up just a tad bit, just everywhere that I will highlight. I'm gonna take my Hourglass concealer. I love this concealer. I'm just so used to using the same stuff on my channel, so I just wanted to use something different, and this is in the shade Maple, and I'm gonna go here with that here, just so it won't be so much. It could just be like a mixture, if it makes sense. I always like to take some and just do this. My contour, I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place Castina. Y'all know I love this. It's pretty much gone, like, and then I'm just gonna that's why I avoid when it comes to contour, I'm just gonna, this is my bone, but I'm going just up, just to lift my face up just a little bit more, because sis is getting a little, you know, chubby. And these sticks are so freaking creamy, like, it's really an understatement how creamy these sticks are. They're just so creamy. I don't think Castina is even sold in Ulta, this shade, this specific shade, or sticks even. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Maple and go here. As you can see, I have a lot of different things going on with my face only because I really don't want, I've been using like 2 different concealer shades just to kind of like balance it out, because I don't want the brightness to just like go all the way down there. I really just want it in my under eye area, if that makes sense. So that is why I do that. And I'm going to take my handy dandy and just let it dry down just a little bit. But with that Shape Tape, you really don't have to let it dry down, because that is some drying concealer. For my contour, I'm going to blend it out first, and I like to take my Smashbox blurring foundation brush, and this is a really good brush to blend out like your contour with, because it's so soft and it just blends everything like a and it's just, I think I got it on the Black Friday sale. I've been meaning to try it, and then I just was like, okay, let me just finally get it. It was like maybe $16 when I got it, and it's so freaking good. Like, I don't use anything else to contour. Okay, so that is not 100% blended out. I do have to go back in and blend it out. So I'm going to take my Morphe foundation brush and just literally go on top, because we don't want any demarcations. We just want that to just like blend right seamlessly. I'm loving these 2 as of lately. This is the Real Techniques brush, and this is, well, this is the Real Techniques brush, and this is the Smashbox concealer brush. I just feel like whatever I feel like grabbing at the moment, but I have been using my Real Techniques brush, and I really love this brush. And this is the Real Techniques setting brush, I believe, yes. So I like to take this and start here, because this has been drying a long time, and I really don't want my concealer to dry underneath my eyes, really. So I'm just going in and just making sure that it's all blended out. And I like to do this around my mouth area instead of doing it this way, because I can really see to get rid of this more than I can get rid of this, and this seems like it just never goes away. Taking my Morphe brush and just going around just like so, just making sure everything is blended. You always want to keep your foundation brush near, always. Like, you never want to just proceed without like put your foundation brush up, because that is going to be your best friend when it comes to like blending and making sure everything is blended really well. So now it is time for me to blend underneath my eyes. So first I'm gonna start here. Underneath my eyes is pretty much the last place. You see how that Shape Tape, that Tarte Shape Tape is like barely, like not even moving? That's what we want, sis. We want it to stay in place. We don't want it to move. It's just gonna stay there, so it's not gonna move. Like, look at that, it's not budging. That is just beautiful. I always keep a napkin by, and just taking the napkin and taking the extra product off, because I don't want all the extra product just to be sitting on my face. And I'm just tapping this until it pretty much dissolves into my skin. Okay, this is how we're looking before we even set anything, and this is beautiful. Like, it's just well blended, all blended out together. I'm gonna take my Kevyn Aucoin concealer, and this is an X11, and I am just gonna put just a tad bit here. I love a bright under eye. Lightly tapping it. I'm very lightly tapping that. Like, very lightly. The further you hold your brush out to the end, it's just the less pressure. So I'm just going in and just lightly tapping my face. Like, very lightly tapping it. Do you see the difference? Just a little bit. Look at that. Oh my god, that is stunning. A little bit, hopefully some come out, and just go right into the cuticle, just to make my lips look a little bit bigger. I don't think that's gonna hurt. That's stable. And just put a little bit here just to kind of give me a more powdery look. Look at that. You see that? Look how it just emphasizes. Girl, we don't have money for surgery, girl, but we gotta make it do what it do, okay? I want to take my Juno & Co sponge. I wanted this sponge so bad and I got it and I never used it. And I'm gonna take this and go right over my cheek area just to kind of make sure my cheeks really just go around everywhere on my face, just to make sure everything is blended, as well as picking up any extra product that I might have set on my face, because I tend to go OD. So that's what we're doing here. It is time to set, and I love a numerous amount of products. I don't think I ever even featured this product on my channel, but this is the Dermablend powder from this is the warm saffron powder from Dermablend, and this is so amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit on back of here, but I'm gonna mix a little bit of my translucent honey in it because I just love the color that translucent honey gives me. It gives me very much snatch. A little bit of my Morphe banana powder in that too. I watched the Mario and Jackiana and he was like, he mixed medium deep banana and translucent honey, and it was so pretty on her skin. Like, oh my god, it was so beautiful. I was just like, sis, I gotta try that. Damped my beauty blender, so I'm gonna go into that powder and I'm gonna take a little bit of the extra excess off, and I'm gonna go right in and set that, because me taking this off, I don't want any extra product sitting on my hand, on underneath my eyes. So that's what, and any time you use a damp sponge, that's what the damp sponge is doing, as well as just picking up any extra product that you might have, and I'm pressing that into my skin to let it dissolve. Just pressing it until it dissolves. Like, look, tell me that's not stunning, sis. That Dermablend powder is so good. It's just, I picked up a shade to where I want to do like an everyday foundation, an everyday makeup look, but I need to get something that's just a little bit more brighter, because y'all know I love me some brown. Baby, that natural stuff, baby, look. We ain't going to no bright, we not going to no wedding, we not going to no soft glam 80s. We not doing that right now. We want full on glam, honey. Okay, this look. Give me a little bit right here. Just a tad bit. I don't want OD. Time for me to set that contour for my bronzer, and I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty bronzer in Cocoa Naughty. I'm going to be using Cocoa Naughty and Mocha Mami, because I feel like Mocha Mami is too dark and Cocoa Naughty sometimes is too light. So I'm gonna just be digging in like both of those powders. Always good to layer products, because sometimes you don't want to go in with something that is just like too dark, and then it's hard for you to get it off. So what I like to go in and just layer some stuff. This brush is just too wet, and this kind of looks like it's too dark. Just setting all of this. I'm gonna take some of this setting powder and go on the side of my nose. Okay, so I am gonna apply my lashes and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have my lashes on, this is how it's looking. These are my Lily lashes in the style Miami. I don't know how I really too much feel about that, but whatever. Take my Juno & Co sponge, and this is, I don't know which, it don't even have a number, it's just a fluffy brush like this, and I'm just taking this and just dusting my reverse contour off. I'm gonna take that Morphe powder by itself, just go right on top, just kind of bringing my highlight out just a little bit more. This is like one of the best setting powders. Now it is time to blush. And you guys know I love my Juvia's Place blush, and I am going to be using the Sarah Hand 2 blush palette, and I am going to go into Toby, the orange shade. Love it. I don't know how I feel about these lashes. Last time I wore these lashes, I did not like them. This is the finished look. I hope you guys love. I tried to be as detailed as I possibly could. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Join the family. Don't forget to hit that bell and join the family. I did hook up my baby registry, so it will be in the description box below. Don't forget to stay masked up. I love you guys so much for the love and support. I am just so grateful for everybody that just even want to watch little old me. So thank you guys so much for the love and support.